And Nish had the baby. He should be
Hand
the
up.
one like can't
Yeah.
remember anything.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I got baby food mush brain for life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, hand up. It's a little irritable around here, okay, boys?
Didn't that baby just eat?
They eat a lot,
Dude,
Eric.
he was dying too.
It's rough, boys. It's rough. But we out here, man. We did it. Finally made it with the second baby here.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Also, perfect transition to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hope everybody had a good one. We're obviously going to be recording this a little bit early before Father's Day, just because, you know, things get busy around here when you have a new baby, a newborn, apparently. So I've been told.
No, on Father's Day, we rest.
Yeah. You would think, Eric. You would think that's how
Freya's
that
like,
works.
bullshit.
Yeah. No rest for the weary.
It's all hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
Anish, this one's for you.
Thank you. See, I'm so everywhere. I didn't even grab a beer for this.
I know.
one. I didn't even grab a beer.
Well, you're in the phase of like, what's the point of having a beer when you know in whatever your next little feeding, changing, sleeping window is?
Yeah, you're not sleeping for a while.
Yeah, so adding a beer to that mix is probably not the best idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably
Walk
had
out
it
with a
for
beer.
a while.
Priya's like, I will punch you in the head.
Yeah. I'm already lucky I got away to do this recording.
Mm-hmm.
Then she
You're
sees me walking
crazy.
to the garage getting a
Priya,
beer.
we did not force him to do this. This is all him.
Yeah.
Yep. He said,
No,
get your ass
Eric
online.
said, why not today?
I did.
Yeah. Eric
did.
gets in the bat signal. I take
I
it
did.
back, Priya.
I did.
Yeah.
I do take that back.
Eric did the bad signal. Then again, Eric also wasn't paying attention when we said this was going to be the Father's Day episode.
To be fair, that never
100%.
happened.
100%.
That never
100%, dude. I'm pretty sure we have a live recording of that.
No.
Of the previous episode.
Nah, I know we don't.
I know we don't.
I remember seeing you go, yep, that's a good idea. I
Yeah.
swear that is like burned in my head of you going, yep, that's a good idea. We should
Because
do
literally we were talking about if you were going to even join for Grandma's Boy.
Yep.
And then once
Yeah.
we figured that out,
that. Spoiler.
we were trying to figure out, like, okay, should we do this catch up, like, before we do the recording? Or... Go
I'll
ahead.
say in Eric's defense, I think we did say we would shoot for midweek.
We did. Well, that's why I gave midweek options. And then Eric, once again,
I don't
said,
know
why
why.
not today?
You guys are yelling at me.
And Nish had the baby. He should be
Hand
the
up.
one like can't
Yeah.
remember anything.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I got baby food mush brain for life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, hand up. It's a little irritable around here, okay, boys?
Yeah. You know what's funny, Anish? I was like, right now is not the time to be joking with Anish because I bet you he's gonna like slam his car seat into my knees if I keep pushing.
100%.
So Anish, hosting.
Yeah.
I'll take host duties for a second. How
Yeah.
are things going in your life?
Great, man. Baby number 2's here. Healthy.
Great.
Yeah. Good. No, baby number 2's here. Healthy. Everybody's doing great. Mom's doing great. Baby's doing great. That's all you can ask for, right?
That's
At the end
awesome.
of the day. So,
That's you're like, just healthy. Just everybody be healthy. Please. It's so scary.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, everything went well. I guess we'll go right into it. This is probably going to be a shorter episode, just FYI. As you can tell,
Why? You got somewhere to be?
You're like Priya pounding on the door. Where the hell are you?
Yeah, how many days are you in? Let's tell everybody at the time
Yeah,
of this
this-
recording.
Yeah.
So,
How many hours are you in?
yeah, you could probably say hours, literally. 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. 2 days since we've been home.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
fresh.
fresh.
Pod
Yeah.
don't stop.
Pod don't stop, man. Content don't stop. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
hilarious.
Yeah. What's
Funny
funny
to
is
catch up anyway. Might as well
Was it
record it.
ABCs always be content?
Yeah, exactly. What's funny is before the baby came and we had laid out our plan for the podcast while, Eric's on vacation and his baby's here, I let Priya know, I'm like, hey, I'm going to have 2 recordings when the baby's here, like at home. But after that, we'll be, we'll have a nice little leeway, nice little
vacation.
break, little vacation. Yeah. And I got the approval. I got the head nod. Yes. It was an Eric head nod, apparently, because
Wasn't.
Yeah, because all she took away from that was she was like, I thought you guys were taking a break.
No, did you get hit with a now?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a trap.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because Eric said that, and I was like, I'm going to wait till Brandon confirms before I bring anything up to stepping away.
Can I say this? Just not to divert from the conversation on you and your growing, expanding family, but to be fair, we threw around like 50 different ideas, and I don't think we can say we definitively chose a plan.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I feel like we had 80 plans.
I'm pretty sure we had a plan.
Okay. I digress.
Yeah. But yeah, so again, this is probably gonna be a short episode. Before I get something thrown, you see just something flying into my screen, just hit me in the back of the head.
A dirty bottle. Wash.
A dirty bottle, yeah.
Do you use the Dr. Brown bottles?
We do, yeah.
With the little air thing, which has like 18 pieces to it.
Yeah, that part's not so great in the middle of the night, and you're trying to like, trying to get a bottle together, and yeah, that part's not fun. Also, those bottles, I like them, but sometimes they leak like crazy, man.
Are you tightening it?
Yeah, I'm tightening it, Eric.
Are you closing it?
You gotta give it one of these.
Yeah.
You gotta give it like a double wrister tighten it.
Yeah. You're like, did you put the nozzle on there? The nipple on there? Just flowing all over the baby.
Yeah, you're just like, Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
anything eventful, like any like crazy nurse stories or crazy doctor stories, or hopefully it sounds like everything kind of went pretty smoothly. I mean, no, things did not go smoothly.
No,
I was like, what are you talking about?
I was thinking, I was already moving past that initial arrival time.
Eric wasn't listening.
Yeah, Eric was out.
No, because that was hilarious. I told everybody that story, Anish. I told coworkers.
They never strangers.
Yeah. So nothing too crazy with like nurses or doctors or anything like that. The craziness happened beforehand. So obviously me and Brandon talked about it last week, how we were planning to be, going in Thursday regardless, right? So when they made the appointment to, induce Priya, like on that Thursday, the doctor was like, okay, midnight on Thursday. And when Priya told me that, the first thing I said was like, okay, is that Wednesday going into Thursday or Thursday going into Friday?
Right.
And she's like, I asked that. And the doctor's office said Thursday going into Friday. I'm like, cool. We're good. Yeah.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, the plot thickens. So we're just hanging out. And this is just assuming the baby didn't come before then, right? So Wednesday night's here. We're like, okay, we're probably going to make it to tomorrow night, midnight. So let's just, start getting things ready and, planning accordingly. So we're just chilling. We finally lay down like around 11:30. And at like 12:30 at night on Wednesday, we get a phone call. And it's like from a number we didn't know. So we pretty didn't answer it. And then they called again like 10 minutes later. And she picks up and she's like, hey, this is the hospital. Are you guys coming in for your inducing? And we're like, what? We're like, what? And then
did you forget?
Yeah, no, definitely did not forget.
I don't know if you know this, but you're due.
Yeah. You've been carrying around a person in you for the last 9 months. I don't know if you know. But yeah, so we're like, no, the doctor's office told us tomorrow. Can we just come tomorrow when they told us we were supposed to be there? They're like, yeah, you can, but there's no guarantee there's gonna be like a bed available. So you're gonna have to call your doctor's office and reschedule for another time. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. And they're like, and then we're like, okay, like we have our kid here that we made plans for tomorrow that we now need to figure out something to do. And they're like, okay, that's fine. You can bring her with. Can you just get here now? We're like, okay, fine. We'll give us 30 minutes. So like we wake up frantically, like, trying to get everything, make sure we got everything packed in the car and like making sure, Zoya's all ready or not even ready, just making sure we just got her, not
remember her.
Yeah, just remember her basically. Yeah.
Damn game will be here in the morning.
Yeah. You'll be fine, right? So we finally get in the car, we head over to the hospital. And halfway like to the hospital, like we're just all frazzled, flustered, not knowing what happened. Like, what the hell's going on right now? And I don't know why I said it. Pretty didn't find it too funny, but I was like, this is gonna be great content for the pod though. She did not enjoy that joke. Spoiler alert. So we finally get to the hospital. Zoya's still sleeping, so I had to carry her from like the parking lot all the way up to like the 6th floor of the maternity, the maternity ward. We get in our room, we're getting checked in. She's sleeping on that makeshift little bed thing that's basically just 2 cushions and a table in the middle.
The bed from hell.
Yeah, basically. So she's sleeping on that. And then obviously, you know, they come in, they induce, they do all that, and the next day, finally, the baby's here. But yeah, that part was, we were not expecting that. Literally, we were calm, collected, ready to go, had a game plan, and then straight out the window, boys.
Yeah.
Straight out the window.
Just starting out in the hole.
Just starting out, down 50, boys.
Was it honestly, Anish? Was it very difficult to not be a snarky asshole to the hospital? Just in general, not to the nurse. I know the nurses do a great job, but like you're like, hey guys,
Yeah.
this is a huge difference between like scrambling to come here at 12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
and like being prepped for it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and they also told us like, okay, at 11 p.m., call and just make sure they still have a bed available for you. Like, make sure there weren't enough, like
Right.
a lot of emergencies that came in, they don't have beds available, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, if we didn't call at 11, why wouldn't they call at like call us back at like 11:30, right? But yeah, it was very hard to not be snarky. Very, very hard.
Yeah. You're like, I get it, because you're like, I don't want this energy to be negative at this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're
And
going
also-
into
yeah, and
you're
also-
going into this cool thing.
Yeah, exactly. But why are we scheduling things at midnight, guys? Why not 11:59 p.m.? Make it simple.
Anish, both
Why the middle of the night?
Yeah, well, both my
Exactly.
girls were induced at midnight.
It's crazy. Makes
One
no
of them,
sense.
Anish, they made us check in at 8 p.m. but still didn't induce until midnight.
That's dumb.
kinda-
That's so stupid.
I agree.
It's so stupid because it's like, okay, at least let me get like a decent night's sleep in
Dude,
for one
Like,
before.
I think it was
Didn't even
Ophelia.
get a
I was
chance.
like, oh
Yeah.
damn, Kate, I slept terribly, and she was like, shut up.
Yeah. So
Okay.
well, that's another thing. So like, since we had Zoya with us that first night, she slept on that makeshift bed. So I got relegated to that little sleeper couch thing or chair they have, which isn't
Yeah.
really anything at all.
Yeah,
It's just a
Yeah, you
chair
didn't
that
even
kind of
get the-
reclines.
You didn't even get the best of the worst options.
right,
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
We pulled a rug in for you.
Yeah, and this is the only. Here's a hospital sheet you can lay on the hard floor. It's just like a bad back. And like,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
You got another bed we can roll in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first night I only got about 45 minutes of sleep. So that part was not fun. And then going into the next day, obviously that's when, you know, things started picking up and finally had the baby. And then that night I only got probably like another hour maybe. Cause you know, that first night they're coming
dude.
in like every like hour
Yeah.
check-in. And
Yes. Yeah.
it's like, it's crazy. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, sorry to wake you. You turned on all the lights and are like making
They walk
noise.
in. They're like getting the hand sanitizer. They're like clapping. Like okay.
Yeah.
And you're like Jesus. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Hitting the
Exactly.
bed buttons.
Yeah. Bzz, 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 beep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just lots of beepings, lots of vibrations, lots of squeaky cartwheels coming in. So not great. And apparently also June 5th, apparently the busiest baby delivery day.
Oh.
Because everybody we talked to, every nurse we talked to, like, it's been crazy today. Like, I think like the same time we yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Like the same time we delivered, they said like 5 other babies were delivered at the same exact time.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it was wild. It was crazy.
You're like, we couldn't have came tomorrow?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Are you sure?
Seems like you're a little filled up.
Yeah.
He's like Will Smith in Independence Day. He's like, I could have been at home. Could have
Yeah.
been at a barbecue. Like Independence Day.
Yep. So yeah, so that was fun, not fun. Cause literally like we were, you know, starting the whole process and like doctors were coming in and out because other babies were being delivered. And I was like, what's going on here? Like, can we get some consistency here? That's all I want. Just consistency.
And like you said, they pretty much since COVID, they churn and burn. They're like, okay, you guys are healthy. Get the hell out. We need the bed.
Yeah. Yep. So baby came out Thursday. Friday night we were home, which is great.
That's
fantastic.
great. Especially
Yeah.
second time around. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. First time around, I'm like, I don't quite know if I'm comfortable with this yet.
Yeah. The baby just yawned. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this time around, I was like Friday morning. I'm like, I woke up. Well, you know, woke up already kind of awake, just in a slumber. And I just was like, God, I hope they let us go home today. I hope they let us go home today. So they did. Luckily, got home. And then story doesn't end there, boys. We get home.
Oh,
So Zoya met the baby in the hospital on Thursday. That went great, fantastic. We noticed though when she came to the hospital, she was kind of limping a little bit. So we know she had some bruises on her leg, and like we have no idea where she got the bruises from. My guess is probably sleeping on that makeshift bed with the wood table in the middle.
Wild guess, that shitty dad bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Zoya will get it when she's older. So she was at my in-laws' place, staying there until we got home, and like the in-laws brought her over Friday night, and they were like carrying her in. I'm like, why are you guys carrying her in? And they were like, she's been complaining like crazy about her leg hurting. Like she wouldn't like let us lift her. She can't walk. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? It's like she's like crying, she's going crazy, and like we're trying to check her out to make sure she doesn't have like a broken bone or like sprained ankle or anything, and she wouldn't let us touch her. So the plan was when we got home, like obviously we have like a bassinet in our room for the baby. My mom's here helping out, so she's sleeping in Zoya's room, and then Zoya was gonna sleep in the baby's room in like a toddler bed. That was the plan, but like this whole leg situation came, so it's like I gotta sleep in your room. So she lays in our bed. And I'm like, all right, whatever. We'll deal with this for one night. But usually when she sleeps in our bed, she sleeps in the middle. This time she slept in my spot and wouldn't move. She wouldn't let me touch her. Every time I touch her, she'd scream bloody murder because like her leg was about to fall off. Yeah. So already not starting off. night 3, first night home. Great. So yeah, I had to like basically sleep in the middle of like Priya and Zoya.
Should have been like, fuck no, scoot over. Where's your ass over?
Yeah. Where's my hospital rug?
Yeah, where's my hospital rug, dude? I was praying for the hospital rug at that point, dude. Because we have like the bassinet at like the foot of our bed. So like when I had to get out, I literally had to like almost stand up on the bed and like step over Zoya to like get off.
And you're not clumsy.
Nah. Yeah, I'm not clumsy at all. What are you talking about?
Good Lord, man.
But yeah. So
what's wrong with her leg?
You know what? We took her to urgent care. Nothing, just some bruising.
Dude, I would have been so pissed.
Just some bruising.
I would have been so pissed. I'd be like, you know better, little girl.
I think it's a new kid,
new baby.
Yeah, she's acting out, dude.
Yeah. She's not seeing the attention go to her anymore. So
she's old news, dude.
Yep.
Already breaking down?
Yeah. Already breaking down, dude. Yeah.
Like, Anisha, you see what we got another one?
Yeah. Yeah. This is why.
Oh. We were at the mall today, and Ophelia was she started to run, and there was a truck coming through, and I was like, and whatever. And she was like, what? And I'm like, you would have got hit by the truck, and then I have to go buy another little girl. She's like, that's not how it works. I'm like, how do you think we got you? You were a discount.
Yeah. Dude, it was kind of crazy though, because when we were at the hospital, like because it happened on a day we weren't prepared for it to happen, we had no backup plan for for somebody to watch Zoya. So she was in the hospital room the whole time. So like literally every time someone came in, we had to like close the curtain. She'd like sit behind there. Because like that's like we want her to have kids eventually. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that happened. Luckily, Priya's mom was able to get off work earlier, so she came in and scooped her up. Thank God. Because that's not fun for anybody seeing that situation. So
no.
Yeah. But
so a good 3 days.
Yeah. So going to urgent care though for nothing is one of the after being in the hospital when you're like,
no. So dude, it was to the point where like
Brandon knows. Could you imagine Brandon's face?
Going to urgent care?
Yes.
Oh my God.
With the common Gen Pop people? No.
Yeah. No, dude, it was so bad to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back to the freaking hospital tonight, aren't I? Like when we got home, for the night we got home. I'm like, I just left that hellhole and now I'm gonna have to go right back.
Yeah. We could have done this while we were there.
Yeah.
we already had a room and everything.
Yeah. So luckily it was nothing.
Wild.
Yeah. I think it was just like she just needed like a confirmation from like an actual doctor that like nothing's wrong. I'm like, I could have told you that, little girl.
tell the story about the boy who cried wolf. They go, next time, I'm not taking you to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I need to see a bone sticking out of that shin.
Yeah. So luckily last night was a lot better. She slept in her own bed. We had all the space in ours. So much, much better. She didn't wake up crying every time the baby woke up crying. So that was good.
Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah.
That happened?
The first night. Yeah, the first night.
Oh, my God, Anish.
Yeah. It's fun. It's
Zoya.
It's great.
She's defending her turf, dude.
Yeah. Pissing all over the territory, dude.
Marcus peeing in corners, marking her territory.
So, she also had an accident in our bed.
Oh. Zoya got on the top rope.
It got better. Yeah.
Dude.
It got better.
Man, she's batting 100.
Tell her the story of Presley, okay? Next time she does that.
Yeah. And what happened to him?
Yeah, he's gone.
Gone, baby.
He's gone, baby.
Luckily, the accident happened in the morning. We were already up, so it wasn't like we had to change sheets in the middle of the night. Because
middle of the night, dude.
I would have pulled a
towel
Brandon.
on that.
Yeah,
Just throwing a towel
yeah.
on that,
Oh,
buddy, by the way.
Yeah.
Newspaper like Big Daddy style. Just throw
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah, just put a towel over it, and then you're just
That's
sleeping
a
in dirt.
future
You're just
problem.
sleeping in wet clothes right now.
Had to do-
Yeah.
And I just had to do that to me one time. It was like probably like a couple months ago. She came down and she was standing next to the side of my bed, and I went to like put my hand around her, like, are you okay? Because she was kind of like in that weird sleep thing, and I was like, holy shit, she's sweaty. And then I was like, her whole back, I was like, she pissed herself.
Dude, no, she did that when we were there.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, she did that when we were there too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You're right. That was the time, Anish.
yeah.
Yeah. I was just
Because
in bed.
Well, it's a good thing you did that because she was going straight to the
Yes.
to your
Yes.
room, and then you were like, "Come give me a
That's
hug."
what it was. Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah,
was like, God damn, your shirt's wet.
yeah.
Sweaty. What are you doing
Yeah,
up there?
man, your crazy dreams.
So yeah, it's been rough, boys.
Did
So-
you get Zoya?
I
like,
can't
a
believe you're
gift?
here.
I know. I agree, Anish. No lie.
Yeah.
After hearing all that, I'd be like, my ass is not doing a podcast.
Listen, the only thing that I needed this, boys. I don't know how
You needed
much
a
I can
win?
express that.
Besides
yeah.
having an expanded family, a beautiful, healthy baby girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, and hey, look, after next week, we'll have like 3 weeks where we can just enjoy ourselves with our families.
Hey, if you
And
can't
us
laugh
time.
at this stuff, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What do we do?
Exactly.
What's the
what are we
point? Then
even
they
doing
win.
here?
Then the terrorists win.
If Eric and I can't laugh at an ish, right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, that's you. You started off weird with Zoya having to be at the
Mhm.
hospital with you, so then that probably led to like, sure, you can sleep in our bed, as opposed to like, no,
Yeah.
we can't. First night we need like
Yeah.
everyone's tired. Everyone's the world's changed for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you're trying to be like, conscious of like her feelings, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I need you to pick this up a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I need you to adapt a little faster.
We're a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a team right now, and you are the anchor. Okay.
Yeah.
The boat is taking on water. Need some help.
Yeah. Listen, I can't.
Grab a bucket.
I can't tell you how many pep talks we try to have in the middle of the night. On that first night we were home.
Right.
but
And you're like,
those went well.
please. Yeah.
Not
I
at all.
remember, and it's just funny you say that. I don't remember. I think it was like maybe like a weekish of like Ophelia just trying to get Katie's attention when Hadley, but I don't remember it being like a big problem, like a
Yeah.
gigantic problem. Because you
I
hear
mean-
about other kids throwing like temper tantrums and
I mean, that
Yeah.
first 48 seemed like a problem.
yeah, Nish
That-
had a problem.
There's a real problem, boys. The
So,
podcast. Listen. This podcast almost ended for good.
She's like, oh yeah, I just peed my pants, Dad.
Yeah.
Change out the bed sheets. You know how
Yeah.
you're tired of laundry already? Boom,
Yeah.
full comforter, wet.
Leg hurt. She couldn't get up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. She couldn't move.
Phantom pains.
It's kind of on
couldn't
you for
move.
not taking her.
No, dude. Every time I try to take it before she fell asleep, but she's like, "No, my leg hurts. Don't move.
Leg
Touch me."
hurts. That's what I say, man.
Yeah. What also sucks is like, it also sucks 'cause, like that Thursday before we were gonna go in, I had a bunch of errands to run. I was gonna like cut our yard and do all that, and now my grass is long as shit.
Yeah, but now you got the
Like-
new baby on board or whatever. Stork came, and you're like, That's your excuse
Exactly.
for like a month, dude.
Yeah, we'll see if my HOA flies
Just come
with it-
out
with that
looking like a
excuse.
Right.
zombie.
Snow up
Yeah.
there sometimes anyway. It'd be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
yeah. There's no way
So-
you have grass, right?
Nah, still growing.
Ice.
Yeah, still
It's
ice.
permafrost up there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how my last 4 days were, boys.
Ooh, that's I was like, you started off rough, but I didn't realize it was rough.
It got rougher.
Yeah.
It got rough.
Dude, going
Yeah.
back to going to urgent care after being at the hospital, that is just like a whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After you like seen the light of we're home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Good. I can sleep in my bed.
Yeah,
I can sleep on my own rug, not the hospital rug.
yeah. I got to sleep in piss sheets instead. But yeah, that's where I'm at, boys. Hopefully my Father's Day will yield better returns.
Oh, dude, you're probably about to have the worst Father's Day of your life. No lie.
I know, probably. Well, it's funny because we're also recording Father's Day night, so we'll see how that turns out.
Again, crazy.
Yeah. Again, I cleared this with my wife before the baby came, and it just went. She's got to pick and choose what she wanted to hear.
She's like, that's where Zoya started acting a fool. And honestly, I expected more from you, Anish.
Yeah. Just taking shots all over
yeah,
the place.
yeah. And you're like, yes, dear. Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah. So hopefully that was a fun little catch up for you boys. I tried
That
to
was
hold.
phenomenal.
Yeah, that's great. I'm trying to happen to you and not
Hey.
me.
Cut it.
Yeah.
That's a trailer.
That's the whole. Yeah, that's it.
Man, that was 25 minutes on 2 days.
You.
2
yeah,
days.
you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So yeah. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. Just living in days. Just have no idea what day it is. Most
You
of the
look
time, I don't
good.
know what time
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Dude,
You look
great. You look great, dude.
Good. Hey, after what I just heard,
Yeah.
you look good.
Yeah. Are you going to grow your beard out?
Well, I was joking with Brandon last episode. I was like, next time you see me, I might have like a full-on beard.
Is that when you
I might.
confirmed plans on when
Yeah.
the Father's Day pod?
No. These are separate plans. Eric, you're lucky I don't have time to do all the editing to go back and do a few moments later.
A few minutes. That would be
Yeah.
funny. God, that would be funny.
That would be so funny.
So, well, I'd hate for you to waste your time because it's not there.
Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm gonna do
I
it.
know we had this conversation.
I
Because
know
we
we had this
because we
conversation.
talked about doing. You said we'll double up on Father's Day, and me and Eric both were like, "Nah, we're not doubling up on Father's Day."
Right.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
he'll agree. He'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I
you-
digress.
Brandon, are you hosting Father's Day? Anish, you hosting? You doing a cookout at your house?
They're really gonna get day old mashed potatoes with that.
Day old KFC's coming in. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. 3-month-old mashed potatoes.
Getting those Thanksgiving mashed potatoes left over.
Yeah.
Bring your own. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No hosting. No hosting for me. Low key Father's Day for me. Just enjoying with the new little one and the family that's here. So hopefully you boys have a much better one.
Yeah, we normally I usually take advantage of being my day and we try to go out. Hoping maybe Fall Creek Falls. We'll see.
Ooh,
Next couple weeks. We'll see how the
nice.
weather. We'll see how the weather is. We try to get the boats out. That's usually the goal. Is to get go down and paddle, make them get out of the water. It's been the goal the last couple of years anyway. So hopefully
Nice.
we continue that trend.
Hope it doesn't
Nice.
rain.
Yeah.
Eric, this
What
will
about
be
you, Eric?
yeah,
You'll be here, right?
Yeah,
Huh? Huh?
Do you know what you're doing that day? You don't even know when you're recording. Do you know what you're doing that day?
Yeah, we're hosting my parents and my sister and her husband. Pretty much that's our family now, and so we're doing that. And I think I talked about grilling something, but I think we're just gonna get some barbecue and stuff from a local place.
The boys are on fire this
that
pod.
was
No, and then,
fantastic.
I think this is my last live pod before
Yep.
I go to Europe.
Yeah.
Going to
God.
Europe for 2.5.
Well, we're doing one more.
You know what's funny? I totally forgot I said I would do that too. So I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah.
that movie now.
You do. You don't. Listen, you don't have to, Eric. You still have an out. Just don't say yes until Sunday, and then be like, "We're out on Sunday."
And it's so hard, dude.
No, dude, he'll just say he didn't remember confirming.
Yeah,
That's a good move. It's
that's
a good
great
move.
We never talked about this.
Yeah,
That was a y'all thing. I don't know
Well,
what
that
you're
one's
talking about.
that one's not going to be us though. That's the movie one. It's not
Right,
really
right.
like catch up or whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to
yeah,
Europe,
that's the movie one.
going to
Yeah.
Scotland, going to Mediterranean. It's gonna be sick. Parthenon. I mean, I get to see the Colosseum finally.
Nice.
Freaking awesome. Yeah,
Bring your USA shirts.
dude. Katie is like pissed. She won't let me. It's gonna be in Scotland. It's like lows of 40s. And I'm like, Katie, that a USA sweatshirt would be sick.
Ooh, your hoodie?
That's what it's for, dude.
That's what it's for. Yeah.
Dude,
That's for it.
The USA hockey hoodie.
I think I'm gonna pack it. Just not.
No, you
just-
gotta pack it. No, you
Yeah.
gotta pack it, dude.
Yeah.
Just put it in your
At,
backpack or
at least
something.
for the plane ride. At least for
Yeah,
the plane
just
ride.
for, I was like comfort, right? We're just gonna be
Yeah.
chilling.
There's
Just
nothing
like
better-
nice hood
Yeah.
on, just like sleeping.
There's nothing better than going to the airport in like sweats and hoodie, right?
I know.
Best
And
feeling in the
doing
world.
sit-ups and push-ups and stuff in the in the terminal.
Everybody's on edge right now, Brandon. Okay.
Hey, I've had a good week. I can't. I didn't even want to tell you. I was hoping you didn't ask me for catch up. Like, I had a good week.
Nah. Yeah.
I've had a good 48 hours. Nish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were sleep deprived.
Yeah,
I feel bad for you.
Yours was bad, Nish.
It's
Yours was
It
bad.
was bad, boys. It
It's
was
like-
real bad.
It's been
Yeah.
a bad day. Bad,
Yeah.
real bad.
It's a sad day.
Eric's like, yeah, your life sucks right now, buddy.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like, and you're in the strikes and gutters phase of like, you're gonna have a couple good days and you're gonna have some shitty days and some really good days and
Yep.
Old
And
boy
then-
couldn't get out of the gutter there for a little bit though.
I was, man. We were,
Just couldn't get out.
yeah. You know, like when the bowling ball
kept
gets
going
stuck
back
in
in?
the
you
know, the bowling ball gets stuck in the
No,
return
you know, like
thing,
when the little kid does it and immediately goes in the gutter and just
Yeah.
glides down.
but it's like so slow. It's like crawling. Its way.
Yeah, that's
like,
a dish.
Yeah, that's
It's like
like right
urgent care.
Yeah,
Dang. Hey, shout out you and Priya. That's a
I know you
that's
guys,
a rough.
you're doing great.
That's a
Yeah.
rough go. That's a rough start.
I know, man. I know. Hey, listen. Hopefully by the time we record our next live episode together, things will be a little bit better. You know, a few more days under our belt. Another week
Yeah.
under our belt. Baby's a little bit
Yeah.
older.
Isn't it weird,
You know?
Anish, going back to like the little baby diapers?
Dude, so another funny story. So I thought in my head, I was like, oh, this is easy. I did it for however many years. This
Yeah.
is going to be plain. Dude, that first night, I was struck. I was like, I don't know what's going on right now. I can't get his diaper on. I don't remember how to do a swaddle. I think I had to relearn everything. I was like panicking, dude.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, by day 2, I was back. I was pro again. I was a
Yeah,
pro
dude.
again.
Nice.
Like riding a
Yeah.
bike.
Like
Dude,
riding a bike.
did your back die in the hospital?
Yeah, probably. I think it
couldn't
did.
have
Yeah.
felt great,
it was,
dude.
It was
He's
not
running
great.
on adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know.
Yeah, dude, literally.
Tomorrow's just gonna wake up like stiff.
He's got the Forrest Gump question mark spine.
Yeah. Well, I will say, so like, yeah. So the entire time you're at the hospital, you're just running on pure adrenaline. You don't feel like I didn't really feel tired. You're just kind of going with the flow. As soon as the drive on the way home, I was like, I'm hitting the wall. I'm hitting the wall, boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's like going from like an extremely shitty sleeping situation for 2 nights to like your nice bed again, but like my back hurt more when I was sleeping in my nice bed because I think it was like,
Yeah.
it was like, what is this?
Yeah,
This is
you're
too nice.
dealing with what you did.
Exactly.
You know what you did.
So, but yeah, nothing serious happened in the back, which is a plus because that would have been
Yeah, not good.
even worse.
Back to the urgent
Or
care.
Back to the urgent care.
I'm not going back.
Yeah, I'm not going back, dude.
It's gonna
Yeah.
spasm. I'm fine if I don't breathe.
Yeah.
And you could pee the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
pee the
you
bed,
pee
dude.
the bed. It's a different story.
Yeah. I pee the bed, it's a problem. Zoe does it. Oh, it's cute. It's okay. She's just learning.
We'll get new sheets.
Yeah.
You pee the bed, we might need a new mattress. I don't
Yeah, we're gonna need to do everything if I pee the bed. But
know. Man. Well, I'm glad you hopped on.
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Listen, we got a good 30 minutes out of this, boys. I just wanted to hop on, say happy Father's Day.
Happy
Wish
Father's
you
Day
both
to
a
you,
good one.
Anish. You earned
Yeah.
this one. You definitely earned this Father's Day.
Yeah.
Jeez. No kidding.
Yeah. So but yeah. Hopefully Eric, you have a good trip in Europe.
I will.
Brandon, hopefully you have a good few weeks off rejuvenating from the pod. We'll have some we have some banked episodes we're gonna be rolling out that I hope you guys like. We got some movie episodes, we got some trivia episodes.
The creme de la creme.
The creme de la creme.
Podcasts are coming out to you people.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Hopefully everybody enjoys that. I think we'll probably end the pod there because I need to get out before I get a text message or the door
Yeah.
just
Oh,
flying
yeah.
open behind me.
You're in
So,
self-preservation mode. I get it.
It would
Exactly.
be funny, though.
Good content.
so funny.
Back on the rug.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing here? She just tases me. Where the hell did you taser from?
Just like an old like police baton.
Yeah.
I'm like, congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey Priya. She's like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Shocking you.
Just live abusing me on YouTube. All right, boys. Great episode. Great catch up. Hope everybody had a great Father's Day.
Yep, congrats.
you.
Happy
Yeah.
Father's Day.
And we'll see you guys in a few weeks probably now.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.